Bonjour. Now it's getting to that time of year where VC students are needing to prepare for their French exams and French tests. Often when it comes to the French orals and to the writing, a lot of students just read the question and answer the questions that's asked of them. But in order to get a good mark, you really do need to plan a lot more and go into more depth with your grammar. You have a short window to show off your French skills, so you need to make sure that you do that. So one tip I recommend is showing off your French tenses. If you're able to write an essay or do a French oral and formulate many different sentences in all different tenses, the examiner will think, okay, this student has a solid, grounded understanding of the language and in more depth than some others. So a way to do that is to basically have notes on all the different French tenses that you've learned up until year 12. And if you're a visual person, you can pin them on your wall. So you have the futur proche, the futur simple, the subjunctif, etc., all the different tenses. And then underneath those different tenses, you'll have examples that you have done yourselves, and try to each week just to go through and quickly write a sentence on the future tense, quickly write a sentence on the past tense, on the subjunctive tense, on the conditional tense, just to keep your mind in the game, just so you don't, when it comes to the time, you're like, oh, I'm rusty, I can't think how to actually formulate a sentence in the conditional tense. So that can be a really good way. If you're not so visual, of course you don't need to pin it up on your wall, but just trying to practice phrases between different tenses on a regular basis is the secret, because then when you go to read, write and speak in your exam, that will become second nature and you won't forget to apply it in your exam because you're used to practicing that every single week. Often you know so many things but forget to show it off, especially in French exams. So voilà, a little tip for you. Merci.